Hello everyone, Ranjit this side. Welcome to this channel, The Data Scientist. Today we are going to explore the Schaff Trend Cycle or STC. Well, it's a powerful indicator for identifying the market cycles. Unlike any other traditional indicators, STC is designed to identify both the trend direction as well as the cycle, which makes it a versatile tool for the traders. Now, before we dive into the practical aspects, let's understand some key concepts about Schaff Trend Cycle. See, the STC indicator is based on the combination of MACD and a cycle component, which makes it more responsive to the market changes. Now, it aims to address one of the major issue with the MACD indicator, which is a lagging indicator. Now, this can be solved by incorporating cycles with the MACD, and for that, let's go to the TradingView website. Now, if you see over here, see, this is our MACD, right? And then if you see, whenever there is a change in the trend, like for here, or whenever there is a change in the trend in the graph, the MACD shows a bit late, right? I mean, it do not show you at the same time that there will be a change in the direction of the market or direction of the stock, whether let it be like a long position or the short position. It do not tells you. Again over here, it tells us very late, and then again you have multiple crossovers within the MACD indicator. Now, for this reason, what we do, we incorporate one of the major component, which is the cycle component. Now, STC comes with that. Now, if you see over here, this is our STC indicator, and we have a range over here, right? Now, let's interpret the STC signals, right? So, this is our STC indicator. For that, and within that, we have two levels. We have 75 and then we have 25. So, the STC line oscillates between 0 and 100, right? Similar to our RSI indicator. But here it's cyclic. So what it means, when the STC line crosses above 25, or this one, right? It crosses above 25, it indicates a potential buying opportunity, which you can see over here as a green line. And then and conversely, when it crosses below the 75, which is this one, this horizontal line, it signals a potential selling opportunity, right? So this is how, so whenever it crosses this indicator, or let's say 75, there is a good opportunity of selling that particular stock, or if it goes above 25 from here, from bottom to up, then you can buy the stock. So that's how the STC works, or trend cycle works, right? So now let's do one thing. Let's go to the Python code, or let's go to the Visual Studio. What we will do, we will first create this trend cycle. So let's say this is our 75 line, and then this is our 25 line threshold, or let's say the lower threshold and upper threshold. And whenever the STC oscillates between these two, we can buy or sell the stock. Right, and after that, what we will do, we will implement a strategy, and then we'll see whether the STC strategy will give more return than the market return. Now, if we go from the top, we have library, pandas library, and then we have matplotlib. I'm not pulling the data from the Yahoo Finance. If you want to pull, then you will say import yfinance as YF, right? But we are not doing that, because what we'll be doing, we'll be pulling the data from one of the Excel sheet that I have kept over here, right? So let's calculate the STC. So in that, what we are doing, we are passing the data. I will show you the data as well, and then we are passing short EMA, exponential moving average of 23, long EMA, which is our 50, MACD EMA of 10, and then cyclic EMA of 3, then STC EMA of 3. So these are the parameters, let's say, that we need to pass. And once we pass that, what we are doing, we are basically taking the close of the data, and then based on that, we are taking the mean. So we have short EMA and long EMA as one of the columns, and from the long EMA and short EMA, we are deducting the data, or let's say we are differentiating both to get the MACD. So this MACD is created based on that. Why we are doing that? I will show you, because we, at the end of the day, we need to know, this line. This is our line, right? Okay. Now going back. Now within MACD, we need to create the exponential MACD. So for that, we are again creating a mean of the MACD data, and from the MACD EMA, we are creating the cycle with the help of mean. Now, last but not the least, we will create the STC line. So earlier when I said this is the MACD, no, it's not the MACD, this is our STC line, right? So yeah, I mean here we have taken the data from the one of the folders, and then we are using the PD or pandas library to read the CV file. Index column has the data. I'll show you the data as well. So we are calculating, or let's say we are calling this function by passing the data, and then we are displaying the data. So this is how the data looks in the Excel file, and once we call it, this is how we have open, high, low, close, adjacent, close, volume, and then we have, okay, so this one is a different, let me comment it, we don't need to. Okay, so this is how the short EMA, long EMA and all that we are creating over here. So this is short EMA and long EMA, right? Great. Now after that, so this was more about to create the STC line. Now let's create the graph for that. So for the graph, we are again saying we have close, which is our close price. So this is our normal line chart, and then we have STC. So this is our STC line that we have, and then we have lower threshold. So lower threshold is like, you know, whenever the line or the STC line goes above the 25, so we are supposed to buy the stock. And then we have upper threshold, which is like when the stock goes below the 75 or this red line, we are supposed to sell the stock, right? And then title, Schaff Trend Cycle. So this is how the chart will look like. This is more to see how the chart will look like once we run this Python code, right? So yeah, and then last but not the least, we are implementing a simple STC based trading strategy. So what we are doing, like I mentioned, whenever the stock goes below the 75, we will sell the stock, and then if the stock goes above 25, we will buy the stock, or there is a buy signal. Now to create the strategy return, what we are saying that the data signal, which was from current to previous multiplied by close, percentage change. So basically we are calculating the return, right, from let's say the previous day to the current date close. So that's how we create the return. I mean, we are basically calculating the difference of the close based on, and then we are percentaging it. And then we are creating the cumulative strategy return and then cumulative market return. So basically we are accumulating the productivity, or let's say, yeah, the prod data, and then once we create it, so we are calling this function. So this is how the chart will look like. So basically we are comparing the market return with the STC strategy return, though it's not like that great, because on the long run, of course, the market return is much higher than the STC part, right? But see, the idea is not to get similar to or more than the market return, but it's more about getting the output, or let's say getting the return on a consistent level, and the number of trades should always be less, and then the risk and reward should always be good. So that's how the normally algorithmic trading is done. You should not always look for the how much percentage of return that you are getting, but it's more like how much risk to reward that you are trying. So let's say if you have 70 to 80 trades you are doing on a single day, and then only one, and all those trades were like profitable, but only one trade was like a loss, and that loss was a big one, then, you know, at the end of the day you will be paying only the amount for the trades that you did, right? So yeah, like I said, always look for the stable or steady profit instead of big ones. So yeah, that's it for today tutorial on a Schaff trend cycle for the cycle identification. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. See you next time on The Data Scientist. Thank you so much.